YouTube. This is Miss Lafo coming to you live and in effect on this beautiful. See, I can't do my video because somebody keep walking. What you need now, baby? How you gonna hook that up? You gonna put it on your box? Take two. Okay, so happy Friday. Coming to y'all today. I got some vetting to do. I'm feeling really unappreciated. You remember that song back in the 90s? Or was it 2000s? I can't remember. Well, I want to say it was 3LW. Am I wrong? Somebody correct me. You know that song. I'm feeling really unappreciated. No, I come from. Anyway, I'm going to look it up. But anyway, that's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling unappreciated. I don't know. I don't know how many of y'all on here are mothers, wives, sisters, daughters. I mean, of course y'all are, but I'm just saying. Well, let me tell you about me. I'm the CEO of this house. I'm the CFO of this house. Marketing exec. I'm the finance manager. I'm the inventory specialist. I am the environmental services. I am the COO. I'm operational. I'm chief of the operational everything that going around this joint. And that leads me to my topic. I'm feeling unappreciated. I mean, I just feel like what I do. Oh, of course I would have a low battery. Oh, some bullshit. Oh, I'm still recording. It said low battery. Okay, well let me just hook my charger up. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna make this quick because my battery's going dead. I know that's real ghetto. But anyway, I'm feeling unappreciated. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say that again. I know I said it about 5 times, but I work from home. So for some reason, people feel like when you work from home, those 8 hours or however many hours you work, that you're not actually working. And when I say people, meaning the ones in your household. I work for 8 hours, and my job consists of me working 8 hours. I don't have one of them jobs where I can work for 2, chill for 3, and work another. No, I work 8 hours. I mean, that's just period. So if my schedule is from 8 to 4:30, and you get home at 2, asking me what's for dinner, it's 2 o'clock. Ain't no dinner. We just ate lunch. So people feel like when you're home, you can work and do your regular duties around the house, which is crazy. Ain't no dinner at 2 o'clock. Ain't no dinner at 4 o'clock. I get off at 4:30. So by 5:30, I have some on the burner. Period. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love working from home. I'm comfortable. I set my own little area up, and I can use my own bathroom, meaning I could do a detox tea and not have to worry about running back and forth to somebody else's bathroom. So I could do that Keisha K or tea and be home and be comfortable, because that make you go. But anyway, so when you walk through the door at 3 o'clock, boo-boo, you're not finna have no dinner. Ain't no dinner. You better make a sandwich. It's lunchtime. So that's frustrating. Another thing that's frustrating, when you have a child that's home virtual learning and they're upstairs logged on to class, you're downstairs working, and for whatever reason they mute, they get a break, and they yell down the steps, "Mom, can you put me a sausage on?" Or, "Mom, can you?" No, I can't. I'm clocked in. Boo boo. I'm off. I mean, Mama is clocked out. Employee 517 da 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 is clocked in. So no, I can't put you no sausage on. Even if I can, I can't. Period. So those are some of the frustrating things about working from home. But don't get me wrong, I love working from home. I do feel like I don't get my time to myself that I need, that I get when I'm going to a facility or going to an actual building. Because that time I got in the morning on my way to work, you know, I stop at Starbucks, I have my time, I listen to my music or my morning shows, I'm praying on my way to work. You know, I'm getting my mind together, I get to work, I do my job, and then on my way home, it's the same thing. I'm getting myself together. So when I get back to my home, now it's mommy time, it's wife time. That's been eliminated. So it's a little confusing to transition those roles, but for whatever reason your children and your spouse feel like since you working from home, you full-time mama, full-time wife, and I'm not. And by the way, I'm drinking a tequila sunrise. It's one of them type of days. But anyway, so you know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not a nagger. No, that's a lie. I'm a nagger. So on Friday, I took off the day. I had a lot of stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So of course I had dinner ready. I had things together, and my men who are home with me, meaning my son and my husband, they have a routine. They go to the barbershop every Friday, and that's another thing I got an issue with. I don't have an issue with them going to the barbershop every Friday. The barbershop is fine. I wish I can go to the beauty shop every Friday. I can't. So, technically, that's their little time to kind of decompress. My husband take a cool little bill. He chill out at the barbershop. They sit around. They have a man talk. They do whatever they do at the barbershop. And they good. I don't have that time every week. Every single week, I don't have that kind of time with my girls or whatever. Because most women, when they go to the beauty shop, they just go to the beauty shop. They're trying to get in. They're trying to get out. It ain't no decompressing type of relaxation time. So I can't even compare the two. So when my husband gets home, it's Friday. He's like, "Hey, you want to get a movie in the garage? Watch a movie in the garage or whatever." That's his little man cave. I'm like, find us a movie. I go water my plants because it's springtime now, so I'm trying to get my stuff to bounce back. I gotta plant stuff, I gotta pull stuff, I gotta, you know what we do in the spring, people who love plants. So I go fertilize my plants and everything, and then I get back, make my little drink, get ready to sit in the garage, and he had ate dinner because I ain't cooked dinner because you know I'm off. Of course I'm cook dinner. He hands me the plate. That struck a nerve in my soul, in my spirit, all of that. It struck a nerve. So I'm looking at him. I'm getting ready to sit down and recline in the lazy boy with my drink and watch a movie, and you hand me your plate. Baby boy, it just done something to me. And I looked at him and I'm like, oh, now I'm a servant. I'm sure he didn't feel that way. I'm sure that's not what he was trying to communicate. It was just a reflex or whatever the case may be. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, now I'm serving. So you handed me this plate. I grabbed the plate and I looked at, oh, I'm your servant now. And he looked at me like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Okay, I don't want to watch no movie. So now what I'm finna do is I'm finna go in the house and throw your plate away from the dinner you ate that I cooked. And then I'm finna make me another drink. I'm finna go unbox my Wayfair that I had sitting in the hallway for a week now. Because you know how we do when we order stuff. Sometimes we immediately unbox it, sometimes we don't. So I went ahead and unboxed my stuff that came in the mail. And I'm finna rearrange stuff, and I'm finna do stuff that I had planned to do, but I had put it to the back burner because I was gonna sit out there and watch a movie with you. But now I don't feel like watching no movie because I'm in my feelings now. And it just struck a nerve with me because I'm like, that's what I mean by I feel unappreciated. Because you automatically feel like I'm supposed to cook you dinner when you come home. I'm supposed to get your plate. And you know, sometimes I do. And don't get me wrong, it used to be a time when my husband would cook dinner and he'd have my plate waiting on me, but now it's like, that ain't equal like it used to be. Now, don't get me wrong, my husband don't have a problem with cooking dinner and fixing my plate. But for whatever reason, this past few months, it feels like he expect me to do it because I'm home. But sometimes you want people to cook and cater for you. And his go-to is takeout food. I mean, I like takeout, but I'm not a go-to takeout person. I'm a meal type person. You can't tell by this voluptuousness, these arms, these legs, all of this. I cook. And we eat food around here like Sunday dinner, Monday through Friday. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not a big person on takeout stuff. In this past week, we did a lot of takeout, and it just messes with me because I don't. For one, it's expensive. 2, I do a lot of grocery shopping. 3, back to what I said, I'm the inventory specialist, which means I have a lot of food in surplus, which means I have a deep freezer full of meat, a refrigerator in the garage full of meat, a refrigerator in the house full of meat. That means I cook. I got a pantry full of canned goods, pastas, sauces, all that kind of stuff, potatoes, everything, because I cook. So if 4 days out of the week you want to get takeout, that start messing with my psyche. Because now we wasting money. Because, and I'm back to the inventory specialist, we got all this food up in here. We're not doing pizza one day, chicken one day, hamburgers one day, tacos. We're not doing that. We got food in here to make pizzas. We got food in here to make tacos. We got food in here to make whatever you want to get to go. Now it's just laziness. And then it's a waste of money that we have not to waste. Waste not, what not. Anyway, let me get out my soapbox. I'm done with that. The point is, I feel unappreciated. And people take you for granted. Like last week, I was really big into self-care Sundays, all this kind of stuff. I wanted to start focusing on myself on Sundays to get myself ready for the week and be able to be a better me, a better mother, a better wife, you know what I'm saying? And my self-care Sunday got sabotaged. So it's almost like, come on, you know, I'm the woman of this house. And certain things that I have to do and that I do, if I didn't do it, it would be this house, it'll be a run amok up in here. Things will be out of order, stuff will be everywhere, which is like that a little bit, but it'll be more if I wasn't doing things. So it's like, come on, people need to start pulling their weight. My son plays baseball 6 days out of the week. So he feel like the only thing he got to do is log on to class and then go play baseball. No, I need you to clean your room. I need you to vacuum your room. I need you to clean your bathroom. I need you to do all this kind of stuff. Because I cannot work 8 hours a day, clean all these bathrooms, all these rooms, and have everybody laundry done. CJ, stop busting up in here. I'm doing a YouTube video.
Okay.
I can't do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he sucked his teeth. When I say he just sucked his teeth, like what I'm saying is not accurate. It's because he hear it from me all the time. So I'm saying it on this video, and now he just like, okay, that's fine. So this week I scheduled me a massage on Saturday because I needed some type of relaxation. Not getting my nails done this week. Not getting anything done. My hair done. None of that. Ain't none of that getting done. So I said, well, let me schedule me a massage. I haven't had a massage in years, and I need one. So we had some things come up. My daughter need a car, so I got to go find a car for her on tomorrow, and I got to do this appointment, all this kind of stuff. So I said all that to say I had to cancel my massage, and I'm just feeling some type of way. It's like I'm always compromising, and I don't know. But anyway, if I was a stay-home mom, maybe I would feel a little guilty, which I do stay home, but I'm a working mom. So I don't know, I gotta get myself together. I gotta get back to me. But anyway, next subject. I'm off my soapbox. And if y'all was tired of hearing all of that, I don't care. Because this is my vlog. And I'm trying to tell y'all how I'm feeling. And hoping y'all can kind of relate. I need a break. That's what they say. I need a break. I need a break. Anyway, so some of the stuff I'm watching, basketball wise, Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of that kind of stuff. I haven't done a review on these videos or whatever, but those are the things I'm watching. Walking Dead, all of that ID channel 24/7. But I am gonna say, I just really want to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine. Okay, so first Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine came back on, and I was happy because I like Married to Medicine. It's not too ratchet. It's professional, everyday women, you know, dealing with things, which they doctors, so they're not everyday women, because it ain't no everyday, it's doctors, whatever, or their husbands doctors, but their issues seem like everyday issues. So I enjoyed the first episode of Married to Medicine. For whatever reason, I thought Toya sold her house, but they didn't really hit on that on the first episode, so I'm sure there's probably something that's coming towards the end. So I really wanted to see that, about Toya selling her house, the house she built from scratch and personalized, and kind of like was very, you know, involved in the building of the house. I was just like, ooh, why she sold her house? But then I heard it was like the market value was like way up, so maybe it was a good business move. I don't know, but it just seemed like she's always moving. Like, they moved like 3 times since the show started. But to each his own, you know, people got to do what's best for them. And sometimes you go into a situation thinking it's going to be one way, and then it end up being something different. And it's funny because I was just telling my husband earlier this week, I don't want to be so attached to something materialistically that I can't let it go. You know, you hear about these people that's been in their home for 20 and 30 years, and the neighborhood decline, and they don't want to move, and they just stay in a situation or an environment that's not conducive to what they want to be in or whatever, and they don't move or whatever. I don't want to be that person. Even when I get in my 70s, I don't want to be so attached to a home or a place that I can't, you know, invite change in my life. That's in my mind. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to ever be like that. Which I know. Well, I'm gonna show y'all what I just did. This is so ghetto, and I get this from my mama. My mama is good at this. I dropped my pen, picked it up with my toes. Sure did. But anyway, I don't want to ever be to a point where I just don't ever want to move, because I know people have memories in their homes and there's sentimental things in their homes, but I don't want to be tied to anything that's just monetary. My memories gonna have to follow me wherever I go. And I was just telling my husband, you know, this is our second home, and I'm comfortable in this home. I want to be here for a long term. There's plenty of space, but for whatever reason in life, if I ever had to move, I don't want to be to a point where it'll be detrimental to me. I'll move. I'll do whatever need to be done to get to where we need to be. And I want to always keep that mindset, because sometimes people get so set on accomplishing things and they lose the real meaning of things, if that make any sense. But anyway, so Married to Medicine, it looked like Contessa and her husband go through some marital stuff, which every marriage go through it. For y'all people who've been married for 2 seconds, please don't think you ain't gonna ever go through no infidelities or trust issues, financial issues. Please don't think you ain't gonna ever go through that. And please don't think, because I used to be that person and say, ooh, if this ever happened in my marriage, I'll be gone. Or if that happened in my marriage, I'll be gone. Don't ever say what you gonna do until you and been presented with that situation. So it looks like they're gonna have some type of issues in their marriage, and I hope they work through it. Jackie looked like she didn't remodel her house and she living her best life. Her and her husband and rekindled some stuff, which is good. It looks like Quad wasn't even on there on this first episode too much. This new chick was on there. She looked like she, and I may be wrong, I'm just telling you my first impression of her. Like she's just as superficial as Toya. Toya just get on that Patron and just, and it's funny that I say that because that's what my tequila sunrise made with, that Patron. But it just seemed like Toya get on that Patron and just get crazy. Heavenly, I like Heavenly. She aggravates, and sometimes I feel like she shouldn't say certain things, but that's Heavenly. You just gotta, she from Miami. That's a different, cut from a different cloth type thing. But anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta was dry. That little pumpkin patch or whatever they did with Marlo was dry. Can you get on my nerves as always? I always want to snitch to my, and then I watched her on watch what's happening live or whatever, and she's like, when you're on a job and you clock in and girl, whatever. If that's the case, you should have said that when Candy said, okay, this is the bachelor party, what happened in the dungeon, staying in the dungeon. You agreed to all of that up until some tea happened. I don't care what happened. She shouldn't have opened her mouth and said nothing. And that's on period. I know they made her real friends, but it was a real bachelorette party for her real friend, which is Cynthia. So you should shut up and keep it moving. Tanya made me mad, but Tanya, whatever, because she ain't got off the whole show. So it basically like she ain't told on herself. I just wish she would have kept it moving. Be like, girl, ain't nothing happened, and kept it moving. That would have been better than stop taping and getting off the show. Because now it's like, okay, well, we know what happened. I hope Portia just keep it pushing. Because so what? Portia's single. And even Tanya's single. I mean, well, she's not single, but that's her. It don't matter what she did. It's a bachelorette party, whatever. These dudes go to strip clubs on a regular and act a dang on food. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like Kenya was wrong. She blew it out of proportion. It could have just been one night, kept it moving, pushed on to the next episode. Now she gonna make this whole bachelorette party the whole season, which is gonna be so boring. Marlo made up with Kenya halfway, and that's fine, but people ain't gonna trust her now. Don't be kikiing with Kenya, Marlo. Don't be kikiing with Kenya. She can't be trusted. And I hate to say this, but Kenya she's evil on the inside. Okay, I know this is a long video. Let me wrap up with Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives, OG gets on my nerves. And if you want to know how I really feel about the situation, go look at Funky Dineva's review of this last episode of Basketball Wives. Miserable. When people come to you to apologize or see what your issue is and you turn them down or whatever you do, you ain't looking for no resolution. You on your soapbox. And this issue was really not colorism. This issue was you're an insecure girl who have been through a lot in your life. You've been bullied. You've been talked about. You've been criticized about whether it's your features, your shade, you being from Africa, whatever the case may be. You have been bullied. And you got a lot of issues. And you projecting your issues off on these girls. And you making them feel guilty, saying it's a colorist thing. And it's not. Whenever somebody come to you that many times trying to resolve something, trying to figure out what they did to wrong you, and you cannot tell them, it ain't no issue. You the issue. And then another thing, Malaysia was coming to her very sincere, apologetic, and really wanting to know what's going on with her. And then OG get up and walk off crying because she felt guilty. What you crying for? Anyway, we all got our issues. We all got our insecurities. We all been through things. We all been bullied. I can remember things that happened to me in 4th, 5th grade. That's how traumatic this stuff is to you that you went through. But eventually you have to take ownership of it, and you have to work through things like this. You can't keep blaming other people for stuff that other people have done to you. I've been called fat. I've been called all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had people send stuff in the mail about losing weight and all this kind of stuff, and that hurt me. And I think it was somebody very close to me. I know who it was, but it ain't been confirmed. But the point is, people gonna talk about you. They can pull out all your imperfections. They can say everything that's wrong with you. But what God say about you? What do you say about yourself? If you can't say nothing good about yourself, boo-boo, you got to get this together up here. Because one thing about me, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Beautiful. And you can't tell me no different. You can say I need to lose weight, or I need to do this. I need to brush my hair because it's a little kinky. I need to lay my lace and glue it down. That's why I got this Nike thing on. But that's neither here nor there. It's a whole bunch of stuff you can say about me. But guess what I say about myself? I am perfect. Even though my earring came off, I'm still perfect. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I just want to come on here on this Friday, this beautiful Friday, and tell y'all, hey girl, hey, and let y'all know that I was feeling unappreciated. Can somebody please like and subscribe on this video and comment in the bottom and tell me who sang that song? I think it's 3 of you. Just let me know for sure, and I'm gonna sing it to you again. I'm feeling really unappreciated. No. I'm gonna YouTube it in a minute. But anyway, bye girl. Bye girl, bye.